400 purchase price, everyone was getting evicted. 300 refurb, don't know what someone's done in there, but they've spread shit on the wall. And a 1.1 million end value, and then they wrecked the place.
So is this one's ready to rent, yeah?
This one's ready to go. Just needs a bed in the corner.
How much?
Oh, I'll do a few for 7.
So we're here with Ryan. He's had over a decade in property, started with nothing, and now he's done over 100 deals, and this is his latest one.
We're hoping to get through in 6 months. £8,000 a month rent at the end.
Nice, and it's a block of 11 flats.
Yeah, block of 11 flats. And parking.
Sweet. Should we go inside?
So how did the majority of your deals come about?
Majority of my deals in the past are either auction or they've come through Flying Keys as like vendors who want a quick sale, or sales that have fallen through and they come to us and just say, oh, I need a super quick sale. So yeah, we just got a bit of an in-feed built into the other business.
A lot of your deals will just be from distressed buyers before even, you must get a load of the best deals then.
Well, we get all the best ones that come through us, but also at this point now, because there's so many deals in, people will just ring us as well and just know that we're buyers.
So yeah, how did this deal actually come about?
This deal came from someone on Facebook. Somebody was actually just offering a block of flats on one of the Facebook investor pages. And we messaged them, came for a viewing, offered 350, didn't get it, went to somebody else. I think somebody else sort of just didn't go through with it in the end, but they had offered 400, so then they came back to us and we paid 400.
And you feel like you've overpaid for that? But like
Yeah,
to us,
I feel like I probably overpaid by about 25, 30k. I wanted to pay less. For me, I wanted to get refurb all in and all my finance fees and everything all in for like 700, just to be all cash out in a bit. But you know, I'm hoping it'll value up at 1 million, maybe 1.1 if I'm lucky on a good day. So it's still an all cash out BRRR.
And your plan is just to basically hold it, right?
Yeah, going to refinance, going to rent it, probably take about 8,000 a month in rent. Mortgage is only going to be 4, so we're looking to do maybe 4,000 a month profit on this one.
Yeah, nice. And is this your 6th one that you've done this?
This is probably my 6th or 7th block. We've got another block of 10, a 7, an 8, a couple of blocks of 4, and then we've got just all single lets after that.
And is there anything that you've any big lessons that you've learned along the way from doing all?
Probably the biggest lesson is not to overpay, which I probably did a little bit on this one. I've had a few deals in the past where we've just ended up with like 30k left in the deal, which isn't so bad, but definitely like pot gets smaller and then, you know, I'd rather get all the money back.
Yeah, fair.
So,
God, you smell it already.
yeah, you can smell this one on the way in. So this is probably the worst like condition flat, like smell wise. Like the toilet, I don't know what someone's done in there, but you know, they've spread shit on the walls basically. The story is from the person I bought it off that everyone was getting evicted, the building was so bad, and then they wrecked the place on the way out. I think it's bird shit to be honest, but I don't really know.
You can't really say with like what we've just seen in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, well there's definitely human shit in that toilet, but I think this one's bird shit.
Yeah.
So is this one's ready to rent, yeah?
This one's ready to go. Yeah, just needs a bed in the corner.
How much? 1,000?
Oh, I'll do a few for 7.
So what we're going to do now, we're going to talk about the work that needs done. Come on, chill out, okay? You're spending 300k on it. What's the work that needs doing? Obviously, it needs.
Yeah, so considering what it looks like, it's not that bad in my eyes. Like the roof is okay, needs a repair, quite a big repair. The external's already been insulated and rendered, so we're just going to do some repairs on that. Internally, most of it's boarded out, so we're going to do repairs, replace some, repair the insulation, because we want to make sure we get C ratings on the EPCs, and then kitchens, bathrooms, boilers, heating throughout, and then we're just going to be ready for rent.
Yeah, sweet. And you think this will all get done in about 6 months?
Yeah, hoping 6 months, maybe a month contingency, but it's all planned out and we're hoping to come in within the 6 months.
And how are you actually funding this deal?
So this is mixed with private finance with a mortgage refinance at the end. So we've funded the whole thing, bar about 100k of my own money. So we've put like 10% in at the start and we're funding the refurb in like stages. And we've got a private person then who's like funding in arrears. So got the whole project financed up to about 600k.
And if someone's watching this and they're thinking of investing with you, what's the sort of numbers for them?
So we're looking at least 10%. First charge is available for terms of a year plus. So, you know, we're quite flexible. somebody wants to invest some money with us, they can just give us a message and we'll have a call. They're going to give me a message at Ryan Fletcher Property or Fletcher's Property on Instagram.
Ryan was already smashing it before he joined the Dealers Club, and he's still smashing it now. But it doesn't matter how many deals you take on, how many deals you can sell, there's always deals that you can't take on or you can't seem to find the investor for. Since he joined, we've now sold around 6 or 7 deals with him. So if you're a deal sourcer and you're struggling to sell all of your deals, click the link, let's partner together and make some money. So you've done over 100 deals. Where did you start?
So started at about 20 years old, bought my first house to move in, did a refurb, didn't move in, didn't want to leave home basically, refinanced it, rented it out instead, and then thought, you know, that worked quite well, got my money back. Bought another one and continued to do that like once a year for about 8-9 years. Built up to like 10, maybe 12 houses. It was actually like start of COVID where it really kicked off. Lost my job, decided to just go full time, raise some money, started buying some blocks, some single lets, doing some flips, and then just basically went from 2020 to 2025, maybe did like 70, 80 deals. We got like 70 odd in the portfolio now. We've done probably 30 flips, and that's where we are now, just doing big blocks.
What's next for you? Like, what is it? Just more of these?
I just like these big blocks. So this is like one of the biggest we've got. Got like 2 or 3 this size. We've got another block of 10, 8, and a 7. And that they seem to work really well on the numbers for me. So by refurbished refinance, gonna try and keep getting blocks, and then flipping single lets, just to keep raising capital.
Chunks of cash there,
Yeah, so I got put on furlough and I just thought there's no way we're coming back because I worked in construction and like all the contracts were disappearing. So I thought we'll start up an estate agent and a letting agent, and at the same time just thought we're going to just bang the deals, get more properties, get some blocks, get more rentals, and just went all in.
And this is all self-taught, ain't it? You just sort of just kept going, learning on the job.
Yeah, I was winging it for maybe 10 years, buying like one rental at a time, saving deposits, refinancing, and then sort of knew a little bit about it and then just really went off.
What was like a life-changing deal? Like what was something that was life-changing that happened?
So the one that sort of changed everything for me was the first block. It was a block of 10 and it's literally just behind the high street where we stood now. Bought it like post-auction, didn't sell at auction. It was 10 flats and needed a refurb like this one, just not quite as bad. For 465. We spent probably about 100k, not that much. They were all okay inside, and then refinanced it for $1 million. So we managed to generate a big pile of cash to go ahead and do more and more deals. So that was the one that really got me going.
That's why you like the blocks now.
Yeah, that's why I like the blocks now.
So for somebody watching who wants to basically do what you're doing, what's the number one bit of advice that you can give them? So
best advice really is make sure your deal's good, first of all. Secondly, you know, no one's got an endless pot of money, so find someone who wants to come in with you, find someone who wants to invest, borrow some money and get into the deals.
Subscribe.
Yeah, done.